connector control being taken very swiftly by NaVi.
Yeah, but Scream, he's going to be looking for these headshots, and it's offset by the initial player jumping through his crosshair. He does find one until Edward's able to trade, and if we're talking pistol rounds, we know Edward can be deadly. But Sixer on a flank like this could also find impact of his own if he's not caught out by Simple, who is the only T on long. In fact, it's the A site open for the taking. Sixer already starting to box them in, but because he's fired off, Simple actually doubles back. They're going to try to get rid of this flank, and they do so with a very strong afterplant now. Flamey pushed up forward, everybody else falling back, and with Zeus giving a little bit of cover here, I think that Flamey's in a real playmaker position. Down to just 3 CTs. Make it 2, because Flamey comes into play with a 3K. Holds off the bomb site. Big position.
Without taking any casualties, but Simple. He wants to take a pick here. He's going to swing out. He's going to take down Sixer, and that's the opening for NaVi as they saunter towards this A-bomb site.
You can see Scream. He's already trying to find his way into the round, trying to find some way to dwindle this back with at least one, and he does so. Catching Zeus in the opening of the bathrooms, but they're giving chase. They want to frag this back, and they will. Flamey able to do it. Happy smoked off. Despite retrieving the AWP, has not stopped NaVi whatsoever. Got all 4 of their players about to push in. Of course, we can see EnVyUs trying to scramble up from the dumpsters. Flamey finding that first frag on the rotators from the B site. And this is a position where I can't help but feel like EnVyUs walk away. Another save again here, Chad. Simple decides to peer over top of the smoke. XMS to win that first duel. That's Electronic down, so any kind of B contest all goes the way of Envy, but look at this play. Sixer, he's going to spot the bomb on full display. Misses the first shot. Simple peeks in, and he takes both. Another moment whereby NaVi just stampede their way closer to the bomb site, cracking it open with frags. And with the bomb being delayed, this has given time for EnVyUs to at least get closer. It is, in fact, Happy coming out from Bank. Simple's got the 3rd, the 4th, and very Again, we've watched Simple just crack open these op duels.
There we go. There's one for Sixer. Opening up. If he goes for this repick, he's very brave. 2 players waiting for him, and Simple again going to dominate Sixer. 4 on 4 now. They make their way quickly up long. There's no one else close. Scream is back towards the bathrooms, playing behind this smoke. Seeing if anybody from NaVi wants to get a little bit aggressive.
He tends to do this, right? Into the 4 versus 4, he looks to find some footing. Flashbang blinds Zeus. He's got to keep his eyes up to the left, where Scream then takes it. That's 2 EnVyUs players pushed up towards bathrooms. Nobody watching long, where Edward's looking to pry in from. He comes charging out, and a back turn from Scream's an easy kill. There's Happy pinned into the corner. He's got no footing in the fight, and that leaves XMS and RPK to scramble upwards here. It's a late half. I'm sure they'll try to contest this. We're already starting to watch the utility come flying inwards. Electronic on the forefront. He's hoping they walk in, and they will. 1 frag for him, traded straight back, and the tank goes down. Busted by Simple.
This is the last chance for EnVyUs to get around on the board here. They do have the rifles in hand, and it looks like they're just throwing anything they've got. Sixer running out, terrible timing. Turns his back, goes down. Simple with 2. Feed me.
Hungry this morning. Hungry for a 4th as well. Nearly finds it through the wall. He's just going to go charging in. Doesn't find that CQC shot.
Bit of a nutmeg there through the legs.
And that's still going to leave EnVyUs 2 versus 4. They have short in their hands, but the problem is, where do they go from here? Scream's going to be pinned in from the back of the halls. Player up on party. Man on the other side of short. He won't be able to get away without at least finding another frag and taking this aback to a 2 versus 3.
Need that concede button right about now as Flamey's going to take down Scream. Happy last man standing. AWP in hand that he's been able to salvage from Simple, but has to find 4 Ts, and that's a good start.
Predicts it, doesn't hit it. Zeus certainly does.
Always what you want to see, and Flamey posted up towards long. It looks like EnVyUs are just going for the standard swarm approach here. Going to get long control and then go through the toilets, I would assume, but have to deal with Flamey first, and he's going to find one. Dinked up there. XMS quickly going to take him down, and they got kids get books too. They get to read.
I would hope so. Here comes the Electronic trying to stop them. They will trickle inwards. Scream and XMS finding impact, but does the plan go to a T?
Hello.
It starts off with a headshot, and Happy denies it right back. Once the first player cross, Happy's going to start to close this distance. And then the mag goes dry. Sidearm not needed as RPK's nearby. With the MAC-10 of his own. So this is cash being garnered. by EnVyUs. Frag grenade for Flamey, softens him up. But here's Simple.
One of the rifles out of the hands of EnVyUs early.
Now we're actually going to we're going to see RPK double back for that, right? He's now playing inside connector, and at that distance, the Galil's going to win that 9 out of 10 times.
Let's run it Simple on our own without being able to be traded. That's fantastic.
Oh, and Flamey's going to find the first one. Happy can trade back, sure enough, but... Oh, Edward now on the CZ. It's just going to be down to XMS, and it's not enough.
Is that boost coming out again? Yeah, they're on the sandbags. Electronic's going to find RPK. Not expecting it to come in late, which in itself is a bit of a question mark. You do have to deal with Edward if they do want to make any progress towards his A site, and Scream's ready. He's close.
Oh, but Edward, he stops Scream. Then he gets caught mid-transition, so XMS now creating a bit of space towards that A site. It's an open route for the taking. The problem is the T split up, so if XMS is challenged, he could drop that bomb, and if the plant doesn't come through, then the after plant from Sixer doesn't make much sense. XMS very cautious here, clearing corners, but that's given time for the CTs to get that much closer. And the Molotov now buys them even more time as they boost over the wall. Sixer gets onto the site, so close quarters op play. It's going to be needed, and it works out for now. He tries to retreat, the boost works out. Sixer with a second, not enough.
He'll be chilling in connector. Maybe a little bit faster towards Long, and Simple's going to be greeted with a nice shot there onto Sixer. Once again, taking him down, winning this duel time and time again, but he wants more.
Oh, he wants the multi-frag. He's flashed for it. Tries to retreat a little bit further back, but still lingers on. Edward's going to keep himself inside of bathroom, so EnVyUs getting that much closer to the A site. They're all in on this, and Edward with no response, no reaction. XMS with 2, Zeus with a trade frag, and a 3 versus 3 set to unfold here. Again, there was no B option for EnVyUs at any point, so they will commit. They will continue on. It's RPK on the forefront, charging past the bank, or at least next to it, where he finds Flamey down for the count. Coming back in with another. EnVyUs not out of this. But Electronic is so far away. It's going to be Scream to come in from Monster. He's looking for a headshot, and he's going to find it. Electronic skewered here at the B site. Flamey's going to try to rotate a little bit further away. Will successfully stop the first, but can he come up with more? Yes, the second, at least. But that is still the 3 versus 2 to the favor of the Frenchman. Edward in from Graffiti as the bomb's gone down. Molotov to clear out the water. Flash to try and prevent the peaks. Edward tries to charge forward, but Happy stops him then and there. So it is just Simple. He's tagged up already, and he's been convinced back by the flames.
The chase is on, though.
And the chase is good.
Yeah. Very aggressive towards Long.
Of course, EnVyUs passive, trying to set up to punish this, and Happy will find his headshot. Edward now alone in the solo place, not going to work out. So a 5 versus 3, RPK duels versus Zeus, and that is NaVi dispatched for the most part.
Bad decision. Shouldn't have really bought into this one. There's no, like I'm saying, there's no rush. You need one round. Like, why not just save on up? As Electronic, he's going to try and make it interesting, grabbing 2 of his own. If he grabs a 1v5 here, that could be spectacular in itself. He's going to dip away. Doesn't know where the attack is. He's looking for information over towards the B site, but unfortunately, he can make it happen. This aggressive line here has been found effective in the past, and he is going to take down Happy. He went for that very quick sandbag control and gets punished for it. Backing off very smartly as Scream and XMS. You don't want to be popping through that smoke with the Deagle of Flamey on the other side. This is where they need to check their corners, though. RPK running up very brazenly, and Sixer as well. Edward takes one, RPK finding one of his own. That is the AWP down from Simple, and A bomb site is now under his control. It's a long run for the rest of his teammates to get and link up with him.
Just going to put pressure on Edward and RPK. He's looking to make more space, spots the kneecaps, but he too has been seen here. So he duels off versus the first, finding Flamey, the totem pole just above him, and Electronic with another kill. That's a man advantage back for NaVi.
Oh no.
They could close this in stunning fashion.
XMS, what's going on? He missed the plant first and foremost. Molotov comes in, it's delayed him here. Giving NaVi a chance to regroup, consolidate, and get ready for this retake.
Even while EnVyUs have pushed players forward, that's not making trade frag opportunities. It's just trying to make individual performances, and XMS goes down, so Scream will have to clutch this. Bomb not planted for him. 2 CTs already with boots on the ground. Make that 3 now, all pushing up to the site, but this could go unchecked. Scream finding the first, and they'll have to cross over, but he gives up the angle. He uses the flash to peek wide, and there we have it. NaVi finally closing this one out. In a round they have no business winning. Simple gets aggressive, pushes himself forward, they grab the AKs, and you could just watch EnVyUs get frantic as that round slips out of control.
Simple the hero, finding the opening,